Hello, welcome back. Thank you for all the people who have been in touch, all the people who've been really positive about the videos I've put up so far, and everyone who's subscribed and left comments, and it's been really interesting, and I really appreciate that. So I've been playing around with this idea in my head for a couple of days now, and fighting with how I want to come across, because it could be taken slightly the wrong way, so I've got to be a little bit careful. Okay, this video is just based on opinions from myself and from literally hundreds of people I've spoken to who have maybe some anxiety disorders and panic disorders and PTSD and mental health issues. Okay, so first of all, probably seen the title so far, I want to start off by saying I'm not against positivity. I love positivity. I'm actually a positive person. I think in a positive mindset. Most of the time. I mean, it's hot. We all have our negative moments. Of course we do. We're humans. Okay. I think what I want to get at is more kind of how people see and interpretate mental illness, and some frustrations I have with how people kind of try and lend help. Okay, now if you've ever suffered with anxiety or panic attacks or any of these problems, you've probably heard this before. If you've confided in someone and they've probably said, oh, you need to just think positive, or change your mindset, or stop worrying. Now, I know deep down, for most people, those words are coming from a good place. I am aware of that, okay? And it's good, but I think what people have to understand is it isn't as simple as just thinking and changing a mindset. When them words are said in that way, what it does is it causes, it gives the illusion that you're not taking the condition seriously. If it was as simple as just thinking outwardly positive, I would never suffer, okay? The amount of shit I've gone through in the last few years, and my mindset is always hopeful. It doesn't mean I don't have issues and anxieties, and I have these things, and yet I have the mindset of someone that wants to be positive. It's not simple to just click your fingers and then you're better because your mindset is wrong. Your mindset isn't wrong. There's so much going on here. Your biochemistry has encountered some trauma somewhere along the lines, whatever you've been through, and what it's done is put these people into a constant state. Maybe not constant, depending on who you are, but their fight or flight mode is switched on most of the time. And the reason that's done that is because if you've gone through trauma and you've not coped with it very well, your body is putting you into this panic state and anxiety state to protect you from any more trauma happening. The problem is you're going to have panic attacks and anxiety problems when you're just sitting at home and lying in bed. So it doesn't make any sense. So it's a big circle. Okay, so my point is when we use throwaway comments like think positively, change your mindset, stop worrying, you undermine the seriousness of what that person's going through. What you really need to do, instead of telling them things like that, because that will make you, and I've been there, when you hear that, you feel like shit, because you feel like, why can't I, is it my mind that is causing me to have these problems? Why am I normal? Why am I doing this? It's not, thinking positively is not tangible enough for someone suffering with a mental illness to grasp onto. You can't think about holidays and beaches and everything's going to get better when you've just been in the A&E for 3 hours because your heart rate is up at 240 for no reason. You were sitting there. So please, guys, just think about what you're saying. Instead of telling people things like that, ask them if they've come to you and they say, oh, I keep getting panic attacks up my, or you're in a pub, my anxiety is right up. Instead of turning to them and saying, just get a beer down, yeah, or what are you worrying about? Have some fun. Instead of doing that, ask them. Literally say, what do you feel? Let them talk to you. Let them get it out. Are you all right? Look, like I said, I know it's probably coming from a good place, and if you don't suffer with it, you can't comprehend or grasp it. I get that, okay? You need to start listening, okay? And we need to start understanding what the person is actually going through and get them to talk to you. And sometimes, you know, you don't always have to give an answer for a way out. Just be there and understand it. We need to start taking it serious. We need to start taking it serious. It's because it's not visible, because it's all internal. But you know, I get if I'm having I cannot have that anxiety feeling, but I can have heart palpitations, headaches, dizziness. It's all symptoms, but you can't see that on this video now. I'm talking away. I seem like everything's okay. But earlier on today, I had to go take a bloody walk because I was getting chest pains. And then you think, am I having a heart attack? So guys, just be careful with how you word things. Just telling someone to think positively or stop worrying doesn't work. It doesn't work. And it can make people worse, okay? Like I said, I know it's coming from a good place. Some people it isn't. Some people just don't give a shit. And let's be honest. So start listening, start asking some questions, or just be with them. Just go, mate, do you want, you know, if someone says that to you, mate, do you want to leave? You know, ask them what you can do. Is there any, what can I do? You tell me. Just listen to them, you know. Stop with it. Honestly, if it was as simple as that, the brain is so complex and yet you're giving simplistic answers. All right. So I hope I got it out there, guys. I always miss something. I don't plan. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. These are my experiences and who I've spoken to. If you have these issues, go speak to a doctor. Please, always do that first, okay? It's my experiences, what I've learned from speaking to people, okay? Guys, I hope that helps. I hope I've raised some awareness there. You know, these comments, they don't work. That, you know, come on, think positive. You know, what? How? You know, I am. I'm not well. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. See you on the next episode very soon. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.